That right back there, yeah, it spins. And that's awesome. Hello guys, how are you? David the Franco here from davidthefranco.com. Finally, I cannot talk today. David the Franco from davidthefranco.com. It's not that hard. Anyway guys, welcome to my review of the Remocam. Right back there. Wait a minute, David, are you reviewing another smart home security camera? Why, yes. Yes, I am. Because in my opinion, you can never have too much security. Okay, so what is Remocam? Well, according to Remocam.com, it is the little smart home security camera that protects your entire family. But in my own words, let's just go through the features. I like to think of it as a 720p camera that pans and tilts. Yes, pans and tilts. I have reviewed a wide variety of smart home security cameras in recent years, but not once have I owned a camera that actually pans and tilts until today. The Remocam does just that, and it does it beautifully. Not only does it pan 335 degrees, but it also tilts at 95 degrees. Now, why do I look at this as such a big deal? Well, because you never know what could happen in one corner of the room or the other corner. Security is important to me, especially in a room like this where it's just filled with technology. So never take it for granted that your camera can pan and tilt like the Remocam does. And yes, real quick, little disclaimer for you guys, my voice is still recovering from the weekend vlog. No regrets. And actually with that said, it makes me want to get a tattoo that, now. Keep on going, David. Okay, so the Remocam does have a motion sensor like all cameras do, but this one does send push notifications and it records events for free. More on that in a bit. It also has night vision, which is pretty much a given, but still, you guys know me, I love my night vision, and that's thanks to its 8 infrared sensors. All right, so moving on, the Remocam does have two-way voice communication, which I think is a big deal. Now, this allows you to listen and speak on demand. Okay, so let's be honest, for a user like myself, I'm mostly gonna use this to be talking to my cat. I mean, wouldn't you? But hey, you never know, sometimes you have somebody at home and you're out and you don't feel like calling them or texting them for whatever reason, you can just ask them, hey, you want me to pick up some coffee? The answer to that question is always yes, by the way. But seriously guys, this two-way communication is a great feature and it can be used in a variety of different scenarios. So the Remocam does have a built-in siren, which is definitely quite cool if you want to scare off intruders. And now there are two ways to record your events that are captured on the Remocam. You have your traditional cloud recording, which is free for the first 30 days. I'll talk about that in a minute. But as I did say previously, you can record your video events for completely free, just as long as you pay for your own micro SD card. But that's what I mean. The Remocam actually lets you save video events locally on your own micro SD card. And that alone I think is a huge deal because sometimes people don't feel like paying that monthly fee for a cloud plan. And honestly, I don't blame you, especially considering this camera costs $199. But still, even then, security, you really can't put a price on that. Okay, so talking about the Remocam app for a minute, I gotta say the user interface does feel a bit outdated, but it's easily offset with the ton of functionality and features that Remocam provides. From taking pictures of events, to recording your events, to panning and tilting, activating and deactivating night vision mode, setting up your push notifications, the Remocam app offers a ton of functionality that will keep you plenty busy. But not only that, the Remocam app also lets you control devices such as your TV, media players, and even lights. Yes, you did indeed hear me correctly. The Remocam can control your lights, but just as long as it's within range and sight. Okay, so unfortunately, and to be perfectly honest, I'm sorry Remocam, because I know you guys are gonna watch this video. As of today, I still have not gotten a chance to test out that kind of functionality, but Remocam was nice enough to hook me up with a light bulb to test this out eventually. So I promise you, in a future weekend vlog, this will happen. It has simply been a crazy time of the year with all the holiday stuff going on. I've barely been home, I've had a lot of work happening, but you do have my word, I will demonstrate this feature at some point in the near future. Future. Those words sound entirely too similar. And finally, and this is probably the most important feature of all, the Remocam does feature 256-bit AES encryption, which means your personal data, it's always safe. Okay, so what's really cool about the Remocam is you're not immediately going to be paying for a cloud storage plan because every single Remocam includes a 30-day trial of their jog plan. Okay, so what the heck is the jog plan? Well, in basic terms, you get 3 days of storage and up to 3 gigabytes of total storage. Once your trial is complete, you will be paying $4 a month, which in my opinion is still not bad. But don't forget, you're not exactly required to use a cloud storage plan, because if you have a micro SD card inside of your Remocam, well then you can use just that. But I will say I do love cloud storage plans because it allows you to view your video while you're not home. And by video, I mean stored video. Obviously, you can always view live video whether you have a plan or not, but that's just something to keep in mind. Okay, so the Remocam does sell for $199, which isn't the cheapest on the market, but if you factor in all the features that the Remocam does offer, I have to say it honestly is worth it. And I can't imagine my office without it, especially because, well, it pans and tilts. That right there is a product seller to me. Just saying. And well, who knows? It could make for a nice Christmas gift idea. So get on that, remocam.com. And of course, huge shout out to Remocam for making this video possible. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your support, and I will see you in my next video. Peace. I need some water.